everyone, Tabby here, your center director in Edina, and I'm so excited to be here for a workout today. We're going to use some bands. It's going to be a full body workout. I'm going to use this band the whole entire time today. Definitely there's different types of bands, so feel free to use whichever ones that you have and just adjust accordingly, so then that way you can utilize that band to your best of your abilities. I always like to start out, do some stretching. Big thing, make sure that you have that water with you. Make sure you're taking breaks, drink some water. Definitely important to stay hydrated, and don't hesitate to, modify what you need to. Definitely important to make sure that you guys are doing what you need to in order to, adjust for your body. If something's hurting, if your ankle hurts, or your knees hurting, adjust that workout so then that way you're not, risking any further injury there. If you have a past injury or just, we don't want to create an injury either. So that's really what we want to do there. So let's start with stretching. We're just going to lean over this one foot here. Just lean forward. Stretch that out. You should feel it right in the back of your leg here. This is one of my favorite stretches. I love stretching out my legs. My legs are the thing that I feel like get the tightest. So it definitely feels good to be able to stretch those out. Switch over to that other leg again here. I'm just going to lean forward, lean into that stretch. Again, feel that right behind your leg there. We use our legs, so we gotta be nice to them. Use them all day long. Another nice thing that we can do with this stretch as well, everybody, is we can go over and lean over this leg and lean forward this way. You're still gonna feel that stretch back here, but it's just a different way to get that stretch. I forgot how much I love that. So we're gonna switch it back over to this leg and lean over this side as well. Nice and easy. You can sit over here and take a break while this leg just gets nice and stretched out. Okay, all right. Let's do some butterfly action here. Lean forward into that. And then just put those feet straight out. Okay. And then I do want to, make sure that we stretch out our backs as well, because we will be using those today. So we're just going to grab this leg here, stretch this way. Oh. Should feel that right back here. And then we're just going to switch over, do the same thing. Perfect. All right. And let's just stand up here. Before we get started, let's just kind of like swing in. I like to call these like huggers. Just swing those arms, hug yourself essentially, get those arms warmed up. And then I always like this one as well. This one's my monkey swings. Warm up those arms a little bit. All right. And so right now what I want to do is start with some goblet squats. Okay, so we're going to do 2 exercises and then take a break and then do another 2 and then take a break and then do another 2. Okay, so this first one here, what we're going to do is step into our bands just like this. And we're gonna hold on. This is called a goblet squat, so it's gonna help work more like what a front squat would with the front of our legs here. And so we're just gonna hold it here, make sure that there's some resistance. Hopefully you can see that there's some resistance here, so that way we're gonna squat down and stand back up, okay? And big thing, stay into your heels. Don't let those knees over those toes. And we're just gonna squat. 2, 3, just like that's good. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Nice job. So next one that we're gonna do, I'm gonna get down here so you can see my band nice and easy. We're gonna twist our band so that there's 3 loops. So I just twist the one, let me try that again. Twist it the one time and then twist it a second, so that way when I stretch it out, essentially it looks like this, but I have 3 loops there because we're gonna do what we call a slow roll, okay, or a slow roll. So we're gonna hold this here. You wanna make sure that there's some resistance on that band, and we're just gonna pull back. And you should feel this back in your back here. I guess you couldn't really see where I was pointing to, but you should feel it right back in your upper back here. So we're gonna do 10 of those, okay? And again, a lot of this stuff we can do without the bands completely. So if you don't wanna use the bands for some of this stuff, definitely don't use the bands, but I definitely like the bands for this one because it makes me put the resistance there and really, you know, work my back. So we're just gonna do 10 of these. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good job. So we're gonna go through one more round of that. Please feel free to grab some water if you'd like. And we're just gonna go back into those goblet squats. Stand right on those, that band there, okay? Put in some of that resistance, and we're gonna do 10 of these, okay? And again, stay into those heels, really hit back and sit into your heels. Keep those knees from going over those toes. 10 of them, here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good job. All right, we're gonna go back in. Again, twist up that band if you have one like mine. Otherwise, if you just have like a straight one, you can always just tie it to the right side that you want it to be. I'm gonna twist mine 3 times, go this way. We're gonna do 10 of these again to work our backs, okay? So, here we go. Get some of that resistance, and 10, here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. What I really like about that too is it really works my arms as well. I know my arms are very tired after that one. And so we're gonna take a quick break. Feel free to grab some water. I'm just gonna do a little stretching, stretch out my legs again. Again, this is my go-to stretch because it's really easy to sit into. But we did just work those legs, so that's why I like to stretch it out a little bit, especially because my legs are feeling a little tight today. Switch it over. Again, make sure if you need some water, grab some of that water. I'm just gonna stretch in this way. This one I like too because if I elongate my back right, I can feel a little bit of a stretch back there too. Not lower back. Give myself a big hug. All right. So the next set of exercises that we're gonna do a cross reach, okay? So what this one's gonna do is we're gonna step in with one side, just like this, stand shoulder width apart about. Okay, I'm a little wider than shoulder width apart, but now I'm a little bit more accurate there. And we're just going to take this side and we're just going to reach up across our body. We're gonna work those obliques, okay, which is that side of our core area. So we're gonna do 10 of those again. We're just gonna go from here, straight up. Try and keep those arms nice and straight. Kind of like if you were, I can't even think about what this motion would look like if we were maybe not swinging a bat, but you know, something along those lines. But we're gonna go here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good job. So if anybody can think of what it is that I'm trying to think of that motion is like, comment so that I can remember for next time. Again, step on this foot, roll that around, grab on here to whatever resistance is really working nicely for you. Then we're just gonna hold, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Nice job. Take a break, get some water if you'd like. The next one that we're gonna do is called an upright row, okay? So our upright row is what we're gonna do is stand in just like we did when we were doing that squat before, but we're gonna take our hand, and if you guys can see this here, we're gonna take this and hold it just like this because we're going to essentially push up just like that. What's nice is if you can, or if you need to and you need a little bit less resistance and you have a band like mine, definitely feel free. This is the motion that we're doing, right? This is gonna give you some resistance just like that. Need more resistance, that's why we're gonna stretch it up just like this, okay? Hold it right in front of you and you just pulse up, 2, 3, just like that, right? Okay, so I'm just gonna adjust this here a little bit and see if that helps you guys see a little bit better what I'm doing here, but okay, so here and up, okay? Let's do, we should be shoulder width apart. That was a really bad example here, but really looking like this and up, okay? So here we go, we're gonna do 10 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. All right, feel free again, take that break if you'd like some water, grab some water for sure. You know, stretch some things out. That one really worked the front of my shoulders too, which I really love when I can feel a full rounded workout within my shoulders or, you know, my core, wherever it is that I'm really kind of fixating on. That's why I really like some of these workouts, is they just really encompass the big portion of that muscle, which is great. So once you've gotten your water, grab that band back again and step into it. We're going to do those crosses again, okay? Those cross pulls or cross reach. We're going to take it and pull up, 2, 3, 4, 5, halfway there, good job, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Nice job. Switch over to that foot, other foot, so we can do the opposite side and work that other oblique, other side of our muscle there. Ready? Again, 10 of those. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Whew. Good job. That one like works my shoulders too, and I can't tell if that time I could feel it more because I did those upright rows before, or if it just really started working those shoulders. All right, so for this one, this time I'm gonna sit down and do my upright rows this way, just so you guys can see how we can do them if you were like kneeling down. So I'm just kneeling down, I have it just like this, okay? And I'll sit this way so you guys can see a little bit better what that looks like. But I have it just sitting down here because then that way I can sit this way. But again, feel free, everybody, to, you know, if you want to squat down, or, you know, if you need to put this, like, sit in a different way, maybe it's easier to do like a sit with your legs crossed, right? We can do this way as well, right? And still push up. The biggest thing is getting that anchored, but I also know some days my leg won't let me sit on top of here because my ankles start hurting too much still. But today they're feeling okay. So I'm gonna sit and do this one just like this so you guys can see a little bit better how I'm holding. So we're gonna hold it onto our palms just like this. We're gonna press up, 10 of them. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Nice job, everybody. Great work. Water is important. Definitely grab some water before we go into the last two. The last two exercises that we're going to do today are going to be some bicep curls, and then we're also going to do some lunges, okay? What's really great about these, again, you don't necessarily need your bands to do them. You know, if you just have something that you can do that bicep curl with, I just like with bands because it just gives a little bit more resistance. You know, the lunges are really nice because you don't need really any sort of weight to do them, which is really nice as well, okay? So let's get into some of those bicep curls here. So kind of the same stance that we've been taking this whole time here. We're gonna stand right into it just like we were with the squats before, just like this. And all we're gonna do is hold here, okay? So that you can see and wrap your arms around. And we're just gonna pull up like that, okay? We're just gonna curl right so that we work right here on our arm, okay? We're gonna do 10 of those, just like this, okay? Here we go, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good job. I love when you can work those muscles. What's great about that one as well too, everybody, is that you can truly stand in here and do one arm at a time. If you wanted to just do one arm, I think it's a little bit, like for me, I feel it's a little bit harder to do one arm at a time than it is to do two. So that's why I like, you know, when I'm wanting to do something a little bit harder, I do one arm at a time and then do the other one. If I'm looking for, you know, something that's a little bit quicker or a, you know, light, but it's just a little bit more on the easier side because maybe I'm really sore that day or something, definitely really nice to be able to curl that way, okay, and do both arms. So this one right here is the lunge. So we're just gonna step forward with our one leg. We're gonna get into a lunge stance. So that should look just like this, okay? And just so you guys can see a little bit better. Stand into that here, and we're just going to squat just like this, or go out, squat down into our lunge and pull up, okay? Down and up, down and up, just like that, okay? What's really nice about this, again, we can adjust the resistance to whatever your needs are, and we just stay right in this spot. Now, if you need some extra balance help or anything like that, please don't hesitate to grab onto a wall that's, you know, on the side of you, or if you have a chair near you, definitely do that too, okay? What we're gonna do here is our lunge. Again, I always like to try and feel how does that lunge look, okay? And we're gonna do 10 of these, okay? Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Nice job. So what I like about doing these types of lunges is I feel like I get better balance because I'm not trying to move forward and do a walking lunge. I tend to lose my balance more when I do a walking lunge than when I just do my standing one just like this. So I always like to find my stance before I really get started with them. And so that's why I kind of like bend down and test it out. Big thing again, don't let that knee go over your toe. Keep those back straight. And again, 10 of them, just the opposite leg. Here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Nice job. Take a break, get some water. Okay. We're gonna do those again here. It's gonna be really nice to do, again, some more bicep curls, a couple more lunges, and then we'll do some stretching and call it a day. It's been a really great workout so far, so I'm really excited to do just a couple more, get that last minute, you know, lunchtime workout in, and get going for the day, okay? So let's do those bicep curls here. Again, we're gonna do 10 of them. Stand right back in, shoulder width apart, Grab those arms. Again, you can do it one arm at a time if you want. Today we're just gonna do it both arms at the same time, okay? And we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Nice job. We're gonna go right into those lunges. Again, forward foot here. Feel out that stance a little bit. Make sure you've got your balance. And here we go. We're gonna do 10. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Nice job. Switch over to that other foot here. Okay. Again, find that stance for it so that you got that balance. 10 of them. Last round. Here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Nice job, everybody. We did some really great work there. So we did a lot of leg work, so that's why I really want to go back and stretch out those legs. This time what we're going to do, spread those legs so that they're just like this, okay? Both of them are out in front of you, and we're just kind of like that sit and reach test, except we're not putting our feet together, keeping them out straight, and try and reach out, grab those legs. Definitely grab some water while we're doing some stretching. Definitely a good idea. Keep yourself hydrated. Good. I'm just gonna lean. So I always put this hand on this side so I can lean across with my opposite arm to my opposite leg and reach across here. Helps give some stretch here, but then also in those legs as well, okay? Good. Reach over to that other one. Good. Okay. Another one I like to do to help stretch out here is I lean back onto my legs. So I go out just like this. Okay, keep one leg straight, one leg off to the side here, bent, and lean back. It's a really good way to get that quad. Okay. What's nice is you can kind of let yourself lean back as far into it as you can. Right here is feeling a really good stretch for me, but you can definitely, if you're not feeling quite a stretch there, lean back further into that stretch. I know some people who can get their backs all the way onto the floor. I am not quite that flexible. All right, we're gonna switch it over. That way it's this leg. Okay, I'm just gonna lean back. This leg is a little bit tighter for me, so I'm gonna actually stretch back and keep my head or my arms a little bit straighter here instead of being onto my elbows. Good. All right. So now what I want to do is take this leg, put it over top of the other one, take your opposite arm, twist across. This way we can stretch out and get those backs a little bit here. It's really good to make sure that you're breathing into that stretch as well. Really, get those deep breaths that are down in your diaphragm. Don't get those nice shallow ones that stay in your chest. Make sure to really breathe deep. I'm gonna switch over, stretch out. So again, this leg now is gonna come across this arm. I'm gonna go onto the side here. And again, we're just gonna twist, right? Because this is really helping work the back part, just really all over in your back. You should feel a nice stretch. Nice job today, everybody. I know that was a really nice, lunchtime workout. I always like to call them a lunchtime workout because it's something you can do like on a quick lunch break and just, throughout the day if you wanted to. But I really like working out that whole body. At some point, it really gets a lot of things going in your body. Always remember, like we were talking about before, stay hydrated, get in that water, make sure you definitely drink some. Even after this workout, make sure you're keeping yourself hydrated because you did just do a really nice workout there. If anybody has any questions about different bands or anything like that, or anything that was on this workout today, please don't hesitate to give us or shoot us an email at fitness@livia.com. It's always a great way to get some questions answered when it comes to any fitness questions you might have. And thank you again, guys, for joining me in today's workout, and have a great day. Bye.